show. Pastor Jerry, I am that woman that God has showed mercy. My name is Christine Sources, and I'm sharing this testimony from London, United Kingdom. I am an ICU nurse working in the United Kingdom. Pastor, in 2016, I became so ill, and I was diagnosed with a condition called sarcoidosis. Sarcoidosis is a chronic respiratory illness. It cannot be cured. It can only be managed. And as I was told, as you go on in age, as you advance in age, the symptoms become worse. At some point, I coughed for 18 months, and sometimes I'll be coughing out blood because of sarcoids in my lungs. So I was introduced to this fire altar by Mrs. Sia Mbofa when you were coming to England, to London. I came on a Saturday. On that Saturday, as we were praising and dancing, I just noticed there's this atmosphere of joy, of it. Everybody was happy. From then on, I joined the fire altar every single day. I don't miss it. Every time people will testify and say, oh, we told God, put this in the mouth of the man of God, and then when their case was mentioned, they were healed. I said, I said, God, put it in the mouth of Pastor Jerry to mention my case, sarcoidosis, because sarcoidosis is not, even as an ICU nurse, I have never heard of sarcoidosis before. It has no known etiology and it has no cure. So, and I said, put it in his mouth to cause sarcoidosis until November last year. As I knelt down and I was praying, and immediately I heard sarcoidosis.
Sarcoidosis. That's what I see. Sarcoidosis. If you are the one, put it on the live stream and say, I am the one. Whatever this means, by the power that raised Jesus from the dead, I announce, let it be reversed.
I jumped up. I was jumping. I said, my God has remembered me. God has seen me on the altar of fire. I was jumping. I was screaming. But after that, I needed an evidence for me to give this testimony. And I had no appointment anytime soon. But then they wanted to do an investigation, and from that investigation, they sent me for X-ray, and they sent me for CT scan. Pastor Jerry, I have my evidence. Hey, look at my evidence. He said here, previously sarcoidosis. When the doctor was giving me this information, he said there were no sarcoids found in your lungs. I jumped up in my sitting room. I was screaming. My children were laughing at me. Mom, what is it? I said, what God cannot do does not exist. Pastor, I am on this altar and I'm coming back for more testimony. And if you're here and you have a chronic illness and they said it cannot, because it can only get worse as you're getting older, this altar, it will be reversed.